It's the first day of Spookathon, and it's my first ever readathon. I'm really excited. So I am just waiting for the bus to go to work, and I have The Witch Elm by Tana French for an audiobook. So we'll see how that is, and I'm gonna start reading my physical copy of a book tonight. You'll see that later, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna get to listen to a lot of this book while I'm at work. We'll see how it goes. I just looked at the total time for this audiobook. It's more than 22 hours long. So I'm probably not gonna finish this by Sunday, but I'll give it a try. I have another audiobook that I got from the library, and I wanted to get to that book first. I just don't have it yet. I'm gonna get it tonight. So I'm probably not finishing this one by Sunday. I'm home now. It's 7:45 at night. I listened to about 3.5 hours of the audiobook at work, which is really, really good. I wish I had read more today. I mean, the night's still not over. This is the physical copy that I want to read. So it's to fit the challenge, read a book with purple on the cover. So this is My Lovely Wife in the Psych Ward by Mark Lukács. And I'll start it. Carlos and I are planning on watching Mamma Mia. I know I should probably be reading instead of watching a movie. It's just funny, like I never really watch movies or TV or anything. I'm just really in the mood to watch this movie with some popcorn. So we're gonna do that, and then I think after the movie, I'll start this book until I fall asleep, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll get a lot of reading done. Hopefully I can listen to the audiobook again tomorrow at work and get a lot done there. And then tomorrow evening I can read a lot of this physical copy. So I will keep you posted. It's 10 o'clock at night. We finished the movie. I read the first 12 pages of this. I like it so far, and I'm gonna keep reading about the audiobook, The Witch Elm. It's kind of slow, and I wouldn't say it's boring, but it's slow. So I hope that things pick up a little bit and it gets a little bit more interesting, a little bit more fast-paced. And yeah, see you tomorrow. So it is 8 a.m. Carlos and I are gonna work out while we listen to my audiobook. So hopefully that'll keep things moving, and I will finish that audiobook by the end of this week. Luckily tomorrow I have the day off, and Thursday, so I can read the physical copy a lot. Hopefully I can read 2. So we'll see. Okay, I'm almost finished my workout, but I just had to stop to vlog. This book is so boring. Like, it's just like the 2 cousins and him, the main character, just talking about nothing. Like, I don't see how their conversation right now is gonna add to the book. I don't see how the description of the cousin and how she's never changed when she was a child, blah, blah, how this is adding to the story at all. I think this audiobook is more than 18 hours long. It's just a bunch of BS in the middle, and there's like, where's the plot? Like, I'm really like annoyed right now, because I'm just like, do I wanna keep investing my time in this and keep reading it, or should I just start my other? I think what I'm gonna do is I have an audiobook at the library on hold for me, so I'm gonna go get that today. I'm gonna start reading that one. If I finish that one before the end of Spookathon, I'll keep reading this one, but God, is it boring. Like, what the hell? Ugh. So I just got home, and I actually have listened to more than half of the audiobook. I got to listen to a lot of it at work, which is really nice. I only have 7.5 hours left. It's progressing. It's just like so long and drawn out, and I really don't understand why there's so much dialogue in the book. At the rate things are going, I'm just gonna give it a 1 out of 5. Like, there's nothing I like about it. I think it's so boring, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but we'll see how things go. I am gonna finish it now. Like, I think I can. I said earlier I'm gonna get an audiobook from the library today, but maybe I can finish both. I think I can. 7.5 hours isn't that much left for the audiobook. And then tonight, basically, I really feel like baking. I'm in the mood for baking, so maybe while I'm baking I can listen to the audiobook a little bit, and I'm going over to a friend's house, so like that'll be like an hour and a half. But then in the, like between baking and going to my friend's house, I just want to read my lovely wife in the psych ward, and hopefully I can finish that one by tomorrow. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. All right, it's 5:30 and I have about an hour until I have to leave. So I'm starting to read this. Picked it back up. I read 26 pages last night. So I'll continue with it. I really like it so far. I really like the way he writes because you can tell how much he loves her, and he's telling about their relationship and how it started. But he does it quickly, but still in a really touching way. So I like that a lot. And yeah, I'll keep reading. It is 20 after 10, and oh, what the heck is that? Oh, it's pumpkin! I was baking a pumpkin pie, and I had a little bit of baking fiasco. So that was pumpkin on my neck. I still have 20 more minutes in the oven, the pie. So I'm going to read in the meantime. I'm going to continue this one. I read for about 30 minutes before, and then I got sleepy. So I napped for like 20 minutes. And then I went to the library, I went to my friend's house, came home, baked a pumpkin pie and a peanut butter square the pumpkin pie is in the oven, the peanut butter square is waiting to go into the oven, which is good because now I can sit here and read until like all of that stuff is done baking. I did listen to more of the audiobook. I only have 6.5 hours left on that, so I should be able to finish it. If not tomorrow, then the next day. But I did get the other audiobook from the library, but I'll show you that when I start it. Keep the suspense going. And yeah, I'm how far am I now in this book? I'm at page 58, and I really like it. I really like the way he writes, and I will keep you posted on my thoughts. Just want to show off what I baked. So here's my pumpkin pie, my chocolate chip peanut butter square. They look quite good. Do you want to try them now or later?
No, I can't try them.
What?
You know I can't.
Oh yeah, Carlos is only eating, oh, that's bright. Carlos is only eating beef this week, so he can't. Maybe I'll try a little bite. I got to page 96 here, and I'm gonna stop reading for now. I'm gonna finish getting ready for bed and continue listening to some of the audiobook until I'm ready to go to sleep. And yeah, then tomorrow's a new day, and I don't have to work tomorrow, so I should really get a lot of reading done. And we're gonna film a What I Ate Wednesday, so you can check that video out too. Good morning. It's almost 8:30, and I'm gonna read until Carlos comes. Whole day to read. Maybe I can finish this book. I just finished watching Books and Lala, so the host of Spookathon, one of the hosts, her Spookathon day 1 vlog, and I kind of feel like I failed the first 2 days of vlogging for Spookathon. Or not that I failed, I don't know, because she's vlogging not just reading, she's vlogging her life. So I'm just trying to find a balance of what I should vlog for a readathon. Because this is my first one, so I don't know. So how many times can I say so in one clip? Anyway, I'm gonna make myself an almond milk mochaccino right now, and then shower and read. Oh, and I also will update you, while Carlos and I worked out, I listened to more of the audiobook. And now I only have 4 hours and 20 minutes left, which is really, really good. So maybe I can even finish that today if I tried. So I wish that people actually watched my YouTube channel and this video, just so they could tell me why the Raven Boys and the Raven Cycle series is so good. I'm just watching Books and Lawless Day 2 of Spookathon, and her husband is listening to the audiobook of the first Raven Cycle book, which is The Raven Boys. And I listened to that audiobook back in December, and I gave the book a 1 out of 5, which maybe that's a little harsh. Maybe I would give it a 2 out of 5 now, but like, and I've heard other booktubers talk about other people talk about it. I don't know why the hell it's so popular. I thought it was so just not good. Like, there was like that mystery part about the lines or whatever, like that kind of interested me, but that didn't seem to be the main focus of the book. The main focus of the book was like this girl being friends with these boys, and I don't get what's so special about it. So yeah. And I have less than 4 hours left in the audiobook. While I was showering and doing my face stuff and getting ready, I listened to more of the audiobook. And now I'm kind of debating if I should give a book review or give my rating of books after I finish them during Spookathon, or if I should do a wrap up at the end of the week. So I have to decide that. And I think maybe after I'm finished reading a book, I'll give like a general little review about it, and then I will do a wrap up at the end, like a separate video wrap up. And yeah. So I'm going to research what a reading sprint is, because Lala was talking about that and I don't know what that is, and maybe I should consider doing that in a readathon. So I'm going to research that, and then I'm going to read more of my book. So in case you're wondering, according to Goodreads, a reading sprint is where you and or someone else choose a time to read. You start and finish at times you and the other person agree on. Basically, you just try to read as much as you can within the limit. So you try to read as much as you can within 30 minutes, or between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock or something like that. So that's pretty straightforward. I'm reading the book, and sometimes what happens when I'm reading, I get really distracted. Even if the book is really good, like, I'm really enjoying this book, my mind wanders. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna write in my journal for a little bit and just kind of clear my head. My mind keeps wandering to things that like I want to do or I should be doing, and like planning for tomorrow and stuff like that. So I think I just need to take a minute, journal, and write some stuff on my to-do list, and then I can come back with a clear head and start reading again, and then hopefully I can focus and not feel so restless. Carlos is joining me in the readathon. Look at you, baby. Carlos is really lucky because he got a book that fits 4 or 5 challenges. Do you remember which challenges that book fits, Carlos?
So this fits the purple cover. Has a spooky word in the title. Death. It is set in the future in a different time.
Uh-huh.
And I don't remember the other one.
It's a thriller.
It's a thriller.
Is it a thriller?
I think so. It's like a murder or something.
Read the synopsis.
If you haven't read the thrillers starring these, it says in the year 2060, cutting-edge investigative tools can help catch a killer, but there are some questions even the most advanced technologies cannot answer.
Ooh.
Blah 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 blah.
So this is, what is it? Salvation and Death by J.
D. Robb.
All right. Well, you'll have to give us a little review when you finish. You have to finish by Sunday.
Sure.
I just finished this book. It's so good, but the ending was, I felt so abrupt. Like, I want to know more. I want to know what happens. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, lost for words, because I'm disappointed. Well, the book was really, really good. I'm just disappointed there's not more. But I really liked this book, and I recommend it, especially if you do like memoirs, autobiographies, nonfiction. I highly recommend this one. But yeah, I'll do like a little wrap up at the end, a separate video. But that's my first book for Spookathon completed, my first challenge completed. Read a book with purple on the cover. And now I'm going to try to finish the audiobook.